the operating procedure for an effective quality assessment of alcohol-based hand sanitizers. Generally, the quality of hand sanitizer is considered in two aspects. First, to consider methanol adulteration in hand sanitizer. The sample will be tested with shift test, which is called test 1. This test will provide bluish purple when there is contamination of methanol. If the solution is still clear, it indicates that there is no adulteration of methanol in the sample. Thus, the sample is going to be continuously tested with its effectiveness in antivirus, which is the second aspect of evaluation. In second aspect, it will be operated with the reaction called iodoform. It's used to quantify the concentration of ethanol or isopropanol in hand sanitizer, which is called test 2. Basically, test 1 is started as first step by adding 1 ml of acidic potassium permanganate in the reaction vial. Then, add 0.5 ml of diluted 10-fold of sample in the vial and swirl for 5 minutes. In this step called oxidation reaction, permanganate is going to oxidize methanol to formaldehyde. After that, to stop the oxidation reaction, 1 ml of oxalic acid is added in the vial and swirl for 1 minute to eliminate the oxidizing agent. The color will turn to colorless. This step's called termination of oxidation. Then, place the vial into the temperature-controlled box. After that, shift reagent is added into the vial and swirl for 5 minutes. If the solution is still colorless, it means that there is no methanol adulteration in a hand sanitizer. Whereas, the solution turns to bluish purple means that there is methanol contamination. This is the mechanism of color formation. Only adulterated methanol can turn bluish purple. In case of appearing color, the exact concentration of methanol can be evaluated by using a regulation chart. The solution will be transferred into a quart cuvette before measuring with spectrophotometer at 591 nanometers. After test 1, test 2 is then performed to quantify concentration of ethanol and isopropanol in hand sanitizer. Firstly, 1 ml of sodium hydroxide is added into a reaction vial, followed by addition of 1 ml of 1.75-fold diluted of sample, and swirl for 1 minute. Then, add 2 ml of iodine, and swirl for a minute. After adding all chemicals, the iodoform precipitate is going to appear. This is the mechanism of iodoform reaction. Only ethanol and isopropanol can provide iodoform precipitates. The mixture is transferred into a quart cuvette. And measure absorbance at 1000 nanometers. Then, we are constructing the calibration curve of ethanol standard solution and calculate the concentration of ethanol in hand sanitizer sample. Lastly, we will use the regulation chart or a safety zone chart to extrapolate the concentration of methanol and ethanol at the same time by coordinating Y value or absorbance from test 1 and X value or concentration of ethanol from test 2. If the coordination point locates at green zone, It indicates that the hand sanitizer is a standard product, while other zones are not.